jurisdiction. So I need jurisdiction. What jurisdiction do you have to hold me?
If you're asking a question, now let me answer it, okay?
Yeah.
And I'll sit here and give you all the respect and props in the world. All the
Okay.
Wait a minute, is that temper tantrum or? It turns out he's claiming he's schooling the officer when the opposite is actually happening. But let's enjoy this train wreck.
Just give it to me in return.
All right, indeed.
That's the way I roll.
We're sitting here, hands are showed.
I'm not worried about you, man.
All right.
I'm not worried about you. All
Decorated service-connected vet, sir. Don't have so much as a parking ticket.
All right. Well,
And I'm not giving you shit to pull it, because you don't have jurisdiction to ask for anything.
You're asking me a question. I'm going to give it to you.
All right.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
I've been doing this job for 15 years.
Okay.
Prior to that, I was in the Marine Corps for 22.
Thank you for your service.
Yes, sir. All right.
Okay.
And I will give you all the respect and props in the world. All I ask is just give it back to me, man.
Okay.
Talk to me like we're two civilized people here. Okay?
I appreciate that.
I don't know, man. It seems the officer knows you and what you're all about, temper tantrum or. And respect is not part of your vocabulary.
All right. So
This is better than your co-workers over at Glendale.
the reason why these officers, my officers, contacted you is this is private property, okay? Owned by a company or whoever who has issued an authority to trespass letter in here, okay? Which we have on file. When someone is on that property, not within reasonable hours, which it's after 10 o'clock now, there's no businesses are closed, or no businesses are open. We have the right to contact you and simply identify who you are. You're not in any trouble.
Under what jurisdiction was the question? You still ain't give me the jurisdiction.
Under Arizona.
So you're telling me, on the record, for the record, what is your name?
This is his MO. The moment there's something being told or being said that is not part of his rhetoric, or basically undermines his rhetoric, he interrupts. That was the longest time I've heard him be quiet and only do the thing.
Sergeant Smith.
Sergeant Smith,
Badge
on the
number
record, for the record,
8586.
Sergeant Smith, you're telling me that jurisdiction supersedes the Constitution. I just want you to say...
This matter, all right? And there's several...
Okay.
Let me finish.
This is why officers are getting in trouble.
There are numerous situations where local or state law does overrule.
This is pathetic.
All right?
So what are we
Under
doing
the
now?
10th
At the end
Amendment,
of the day, clearly you don't know law. You're trying to get jammed up again. What are we doing now?
You're gonna give me the 6th Amendment and everything else, which I agree with.
I didn't give you the 6th Amendment. It was Article 6.
All right, Article 6.
Jesus.
Well, the 10th Amendment of the Constitution states that when it comes to private property and jurisdictional law, state does oversee the Constitution.
Sheriff V. Collins states for there to be a crime, you need a corpus delicti. Where the fuck is your corpus delicti?
Well, you are on the record, for the record, let the record show, killing all the brain cells in your, well, people with lack of brain, they can't kill brain cells. So I guess there's no corpus delicti, huh? And you haven't been listening to the officer at all. As usual, this is private property, mate. I bet the guys you're being rude to right now, called the police, are the first people you will call when there's someone sitting in your living room refusing to leave. But yes, Cow, this is temper tantrum more. I do apologize.
Sir, I'm not yelling at you.
I'm asking, okay, I'm sorry. Where is your corpus delicti?
Twat.
All right, and this is the same thing we get into all the time.
Where is your corpus delicti?
I'm going to answer your question.
Okay.
All right. This is where we get into a lot of, and I'm not saying you are, I don't know.
Beating me in law is not possible, but go ahead.
What's that?
Beating me in law is not possible.
All right. So there's a lot of situations where state law supersedes the Constitution, and the fact that we always get...
Oh, my God. Let me make sure that I got that. Say that one more time. Say that one more time.
All right. And the fact that...
say that part.
I'm going to, if you would quit interrupting me, all right?
I just got to get that.
I'm talking to you, all right?
Okay.
So if you look under the 10th Amendment where it says, well, we get all the time where people say, well, I have the right to freely travel.
You do?
Yes, indeed, you do. But you're driving a motor vehicle. You need a license, registration, brains, insurance, and, well, here we are. So I'm sorry, officer. This man does not know how a conversation works.
Yes, you do. All right, yes, you do. But you have to look at when that was done.
Ain't no look at when it was done.
Yes,
it's absolute.
That's why we have amendments to the Constitution. Let me finish.
Give me a part that's... Oh, my God. You got... got that fucked up too, because I've already done that.
You gonna let me finish, or I'm just gonna walk away, man?
Man, I've done this. I've actually done this.
We're having a discussion here.
Go ahead.
Right?
Go ahead. Tell me some more fake lies.
A long time ago, and we have.
By the way, did I detect a tremor in his voice? Are you getting emotional, temper tantrum more? Those fake lies. Oh no, not the fake lies. There are no fake lies here, mate. He is beating you on every point you have ever made in any of your videos. Beating you at the stuff you pretend to know. It's too damn easy, mate. Out of context is not gonna save your dumb ass. You utter sad little dick flute. Anyway, I do apologize, officer. Please continue.
Time ago, and we have numerous amendments since then. It's an amendment
What are you
to
telling me?
the Constitution.
What are you telling me, though?
If you quit interrupting me.
Okay.
So, under the original Constitution, a free man has the right to travel the country.
We're not talking about the original Constitution.
You agree with that? The 10th Amendment is what I'm getting back to my point, states that...
It's not an agree. It is or it isn't. Like 2 + 2 = 4. Don't give a fuck whether you agree with it or not. It's going to be 4.
My God, he's even bad at analogies.
Atheist, Christian, Jew, it's going to be 4. So I don't matter whether I agree with it. Don't matter whether you agree. I know you took an oath to it, so you just fucked yourself now.
All right. So when we pull somebody, say, and this is just a hypothetical situation. Say you're driving a car that has no license plates, does something, whatever, and we get people to go, well, you don't have the right to identify me, all right, because I have the right to
No, you don't.
travel. This is one of the instances where
Break it down for me.
State law does supersede.
Break it down.
When you're operating a vehicle or you're in a vehicle on a roadway,
Wrong.
under state law.
Wrong.
No,
I'm going to break it down for you. I'm going to tell you the law. In law, you're talking about a driver. Let me finish. To be a driver, you have to be engaged in an act of commerce.
Shut your damn mouth, temper tantrum more. I'm getting fed up with that, soundbite they always have. To be a driver, you need to be sitting behind the wheel of a car and drive. What you just said is stupid. Stop being stupid.
I'm not a driver. I'm a traveler. Yes, to be a driver.
I didn't say driving.
You just said.
I said operating a vehicle.
Oh shit, that is what happens when you don't listen, temper tantrum more. What are you gonna do now? Make up more fantasy brain farts?
No, wrong.
Exactly. Go back and watch it later.
You won't beat me. Try and charge me with that shit. Listen.
You're not in any trouble.
My God, you're such a child. But hey, let's listen to what the officer actually said and see if your brain is not working.
Break it down.
When you're operating a vehicle or you're in a vehicle on a roadway,
wrong.
Oh dear. Well, either you have a very short attention span or you're just plain stupid. Why not both?
I'm gonna tell you right now. Listen. My license plate says "fuck off." You can run that.
You're not in trouble with me at all.
Okay.
Or my guys.
Okay.
So I don't know why.
So what are we doing now?
You're gonna be out of here in about 30 seconds, man.
Okay. That would be that's super awesome.
Are you through with me? Is there any way else I can help you tonight?
I want you to know respectfully, you were wrong about everything that you just said.
Okay.
I would love to have you come out to an event where I speak at, right, on things like when I just saw 2,000 Mules with Congressman Gozart the other day. He sat on the right side of me, and Dr. Kelly Ward's mother sat on the left side of me.
Because I want to see it.
Oh, it's fucking awesome. I saw it right here at AMC.
Okay, so
right? That's the guy that you're dealing with here, guy. You have the wrong person. If you think I'm the defund the fucking police guy, no. Do you know how many people I've talked to in your behalf? I've dealt with Senator McSally. I've dealt with
So here's the thing about that. I think he just randomly walks around and harasses these people he just mentioned, name dropping by the way, and just, screams at them. His usual MO. And then he thinks he's having a conversation with them and changing the world for the better. If this was even remotely true, he would actually have knowledge about the stuff he's talking about. But everything he says is, ironically, oh so wrong, while he thinks he is... This is Dunning-Kruger. All over again, isn't it? For fuck's sake, man. When I left the flat earth idiots behind, I thought I would not, engage in Dunning-Kruger slapping again. But hey, here we are. Stupid people think they're right. Don't be stupid.
Well, I can't really count the Democrat. I tried to talk to Ruben Gallego, but he didn't want to hear it at all. They really hate the police. But point is, I've talked to several elected officials, 2 Phoenix officers, did a noble thing, saved my life. They didn't get mentioned at all. I brought it through the whole chain of command. no nothing. If they would have stepped on my neck or killed me, that would have made TMZ in like 7 minutes. So I'm a fair dude. When you do right, you should get acknowledgement, but...
Oh, a fair dude. Weren't you threatening the police officers and certain guards to come over to your house because you're armed and dangerous? Because that is what you hinted at in your previous videos I did on you. Yeah, you're a stand-up guy. Shut your mouth.
Like, jerk off Chief Jerry, she did the right thing because she broke the law many times. Now she should suffer under, you know what? Title 18, 241 and 242, right? Because that's what she did. Deprivation of rights and conspiracy against rights. So she should suffer under Title 18 because that's the applicable punishment for what she did, which was violate the, well, she's actually guilty of many things, but the number one thing was that they put on the news is saying that the protesters did something that they didn't.
Okay. Oh, this is what I'm getting from that. You saw something on television and you think you're part of that because you then, after the fact, ran up to this particular person and started yelling at them, holding your little camera, wobbling it about, like the camera somewhere you are.
Okay.
But there's many things that she did along the way. Right. Yeah.
I don't know. I'll kind of toot my own horn. I'm a fairly educated guy. I'm a pretty smart guy.
Okay.
Right? And I absolutely love to sit and have conversations like that.
I know you got to go.
No, I don't.
Okay.
Dude, I got all night. All right? The way I look at it, well, you all got to go. She wants to go. All right? Which I get it, and I respect that. But here's the way I roll, and I'm going to, whether you agree or not, I would say about probably 80, be a pretty good estimate, about 80% of all cops are just like me. We get a bad rep, all right? Because there are a lot of shithead cops out there who do some fucking stupid stuff, and they should pay for it, all right?
Exactly. But at the same time, to be fair, the good ones should get recognition. Now, what I was trying to explain to the officer early is, honestly, you guys are set up for failure. Sat v. Tallahassee says what? The duty of the police is not to protect you. Their job is to protect the corporation and arrest code breakers. Shay v. Ray says codes are not law. So they set you up for failure. How can they tell you to do something that another piece of law says is not law?
And as usual, an oversimplification. Some codes are not law. Some codes are enforced by laws. Try to keep up with your own stupidity, mate, because it's getting ridiculous.
But the people don't know that. So then you hire a lawyer. CJS Volume 7, Section 4 says what? The duty of the attorney is to the court. So you become a ward of the state when you hire an attorney and you relinquish this power that I have. I only have it because I stay in my proper person. When you take an attorney, whether it's a court-appointed pretender or the Cochran firm, it doesn't matter. You just said, I want to play your game. I don't play the game. I come to court and ask one question. What's your jurisdiction? If it's no jurisdiction, I ask for it to be dismissed. That's it. I ain't no need to discuss the case until you establish jurisdiction. But you guys are not taught that. That's the type of shit that I go around preaching right now. Right. It keeps everybody safe. It keeps you guys safe, and it keeps the people safe. But if nobody knows law, you get anarchy.
Self-published? I could read.
It was at this moment he knew he fucked up.
Sir, I'm telling you, I'm going to be honest. I have said nothing original. I just have a really good memory.
Except for context. Oh, wait. Let me amend that. Except for willfully distorting the context.
And the Republicans that I deal with know that I have a really good memory. So they have me to things, and we speak, and we discuss, and we try to come up with resolutions and solutions to things. One of the biggest things is, seriously, how to get you guys more help. You're set up for failure. And you have an entire party and an entire media empire trying to destroy everything about you, which doesn't make any sense. How the fuck can you function a nation without police?
You don't burn your battery down. Your lights are on.
How can you function a nation without a functioning police? That's part of the Constitution too. So they're unconstitutional to take away the police. So what? The military is supposed to come in? That doesn't make any sense. So
No one has ever said that the military is supposed to replace the police. What the hell are you even on about? You're just rambling and it doesn't make any sense. Oh wait, that's what you said. Ironically, you can't just willy-nilly roll in the bloody army on your own damn soil. And look at Mr. Police Friend over here. I wasn't kidding about it, by the way. The last video I did on him, he was gonna go home and just threaten the officers to come over to his home, and he will be waiting for them, well prepared. And now he's all buddy-buddy with the police. This is just, you know, hypocrisy. Thy name is Temper Tantrum More.
If no police, you're literally saying the people are going to govern themselves. So when somebody that's weaker gets taken advantage of by somebody stronger, I guess they should just learn how to fight. That's, you know what I mean? Just common sense stuff.
So can I give you, obviously you're an intelligent man.
Yes, sir.
Can I give you one tip of advice from me, from somebody who's been around the world?
Yes, sir.
Numerous times.
I hear your veteranness.
No, all right. When having a conversation, bro, take a breath, man. Because
it's hard.
I know.
If you see the current climate of the world, what you're hearing out of me,
honestly,
honestly,
For fuck's sake, man. The officer is actually giving him a tip on how to have a conversation like a normal human being. And he is already interrupting the interruption of the interruption. This is interruptionception, isn't it? When you listen too long to this man, your brain will start to hurt. I listen to the idiots, so you guys, well, still have to, but I make fun of them. Right? Then I get slapped away.
I feel you. I feel you. What you're hearing out of me, 10 people just got shot the other day.
You're frustrated.
Are you following me?
Yep.
And that hurts, bro.
So that's my only advice to you. Obviously, like I said, you're an educated man. You're a smart man.
No, he's not a smart man. To actually be a smart man, you need to have intuition to actually know how to apply your knowledge, which is called knowing how to brain. All this lad did is memorize some rhetoric, learn some interrupting debate skills. Well, it's not really debate skills, it's just noise, where he figures the louder you are, the more right you are. But saying this lad is smart would be similar to saying Nathan Thompson, the flat earther, is smart for balancing a little ball on a hammer while reciting, I think, the periodic table. Actually, I forgot what he did. It's just little tricks they learned. On the other hand, you, officer, are quite smart because you're outmaneuvering his debate tactics. They're not really debate tactics, by the way. They're just interruption tactics. So any form of debate that is going on is instantly interrupted and overruled by his rhetoric. But yeah, kudos for stroking his ego, because he has no idea you're jerking his chain, and I love it.
So when having a conversation, that's why, I used to be a yeller and screamer. Because the people just tune you off, man. If you just sit and have
I know what you're saying, but people are dying like every other day that look like me,
right,
and her, for no reason. That's what I'm saying.
Well, there's a reason, because somebody's a fucking idiot and they do that shit. All right. You are the type of guy I would honestly love to sit and talk to for 3 or 4 hours over a beer of just sitting there and spouting shit off each other's heads.
And I can honestly do that with you. But not your people over at Glendale. I'm never fucking with Glendale again. They're evil. Phoenix is split. And you're going to have some serious house cleaning, but there's still some people in Phoenix.
It's about to happen over in Phoenix from the top down.
Oh, trust me.
So are we good?
Indeed.
There you go, man.
You have a great day.
Now imagine if Temper Tantrum Moore was actually genuine about what he does and actually knew what he was talking about and actually educated himself with the actual laws, rules, regulations, and general laws of the land. But yeah, gotta be honest. Even though he was wrong on everything he said, he is improving? Is that a good thing? I mean, he was still interrupting and not actually absorbing any information, so I have no hopes for his behavior improving. I guess we'll see. This was 2 months ago, so I guess we'll see. And on that rather surprising note, remember to Remember to tickle the bell on all things around it. And I will see you next time. Bye-bye. I wonder if he knows what amendment means.
Thank you, Regical, for all your help. And until then, like, share, and subscribe. Be kind to one another, and release the Krakens as we march this evening from night one, day one. Have a good night, everybody.